My name Marcus Taylor. I'm a loan originator. I'm just looking for that one.
Okay, let's welcome our next single gentleman. Hello. Good. Okay, let's start with you. Let's start with you telling them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name Marcus Taylor. I'm 34. I'm a mortgage loan originator.
Mortgage loan originator. Okay. You may ask them a question.
What gives y'all most confidence about you?
Okay. Let's start with you giving us your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Michelle. I'm 32 and I'm a nurse. What gives me my most confidence is my drive, my ambition. That's what gives me.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Hadja, 31. I'm a pharmacy tech. What gives me the most drive is my family members because, they're back home in Africa, so I have to pretty much work 3 times harder to make sure everybody's good.
Your name, your age, and occupation.
Beverly, 32. I'm a speech pathology assistant. You said drive or confidence? Confidence, okay. I would say my identity in Christ, honestly. A lot of prayer and just seeking wisdom.
Your name, your age, and occupation.
Knowledge, 42. I'm a cosmetologist. I own my own salon, poet, author, writer, etc. God, he made me in the likeness and image of him. So.
Your name, your age, and occupation.
I'm Crazy. I'm 37 and I'm a flight attendant and a social worker. What gives me the most confidence is just myself. I hype myself up every day for everything.
Your name, your age, and occupation.
My name is Remy. I'm 29 and I'm a behavior analyst. What gives me my most confidence? I would say, I think just like health, like feeling healthy and and then second would be like my ambition, just like my drive, my motivation, my goals. So yeah.
Okay. Your name, your age, and occupation.
Shakura, I'm 32 and I'm a personal banker. What gives me my confidence, I would say, is God. Just being able to, depend on him. Prayer, church, religion is really big for me, and being able to trust in God, it gives you a lot of confidence.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Dawn, 41, pharmacy tech and serial entrepreneur. What gives me my confidence? I was just born with it. I came from a line of strong women. So my mom was strong, my grandma was strong. That's all I know. So confidence, just born with it.
Okay. Let's find out what this lady popped. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Nietzsche, 35, commercial cleaning. I just like to feel like my man just overpower me. I mean, I'm 5'8". That's without heels, so I just want to know,
Okay, so he's not your type.
Well, because of the height, but he seemed really sweet and humble, I must say.
Is she your type?
Yeah, she my type. Oh yeah, she my type. I'm sorry.
What makes you your type?
She beautiful. She very nice looking.
Okay. I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you have children?
Yeah, I got two little girls.
Okay. And they by the same mom?
Yep.
Okay. And how old are they?
6 and 4.
Okay.
And you have children?
I have children. I have four children. They're 15, 11, 12, and 5. Yeah.
Okay. And your question?
How old is she?
I didn't catch how old she was.
I think she said she's 32.
She probably is 32. She probably was married. She probably got married young. That's what I'm thinking. Jeez. Yeah, she probably got married young.
But if she's 32 and her oldest is 15, that means she started at 17.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It makes sense.
So basically, she kind of grew up while her child was growing up. So there is a chance that she doesn't seem immature.
No.
Based off this video. But that's just based off this video. There's a chance that she could be immature simply because I don't know, because she got 4 kids at the age of 32. I don't know what her experiences was from the time she had that first baby to now, other than the fact that she had 3 more kids. I don't know if she had the chance to grow up fully.
She probably was with her high school sweetheart or an older guy or something of that matter. And they probably was married. I don't think she has more than one baby daddy. I think
What's
she
your
has just one.
relationship with your child's mother?
I think she has like one.
We got a very good relationship. Basically, it ain't no beef. It ain't no turmoil. We basically get along very well. So.
She's not crazy?
Nah.
Okay. I would like to fight.
You say you don't like to fight. Okay, your name, your age, and occupation.
Beverly, 32. I'm a speech pathology assistant. What gives you motivation?
I would say my daughters and just my drive, period. Because I already had a drive, so my daughters is just like the battery. They just gave me even more confidence. Yeah, so.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Chrisia, 37. I'm a flight attendant and a social worker. Let's see. My question. Do you want to get married?
Yeah, one day.
Okay. I don't.
Not now?
Not ever again.
Nah, I understand. Bad experience.
It was all right, but
See, I never
it's not for me. Yeah.
Is she your type?
Oh yeah, she be.
Okay. You're on a show looking for love, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to get married.
Mm-mm.
And you're saying marriage isn't for you.
Mm-mm.
That kind of
contradicts why you're on the show.
And it also, I could be wrong, but it means she's not with being tied to one person. That could be.
She's recently divorced. Only people that have recently divorced, from the people I know that's recently divorced, say that, or they've been divorced for a while, like 5 or some years. They say that, and then for all the guys that I know that said that, turned around and end up getting married within the next 3 to 4 years of me knowing them. Everyone that said that, they end up getting remarried.
If she, because how old? I don't know how old she said she was, but if she is recently divorced, that's definitely why she's saying she don't want to get married ever again. Because she's like, if your experience being married was all right, you wouldn't be against being married again, unless you just don't want to be tied to another person.
Somebody asked the question, when did her marriage end? That's the question I want to hear. When did y'all see, the guys ain't nosy enough. The women be extra nosy. The guys ain't nosy enough. I need them to be extra nosy.
You're handsome too.
And ask the question.
Okay.
When was the last? When did you get divorced? That's what I want to know.
If you could describe yourself in 2 words, what would they be?
Chill and motivated.
Okay. I like
Chill
that.
and motivated. Yeah.
Okay. What's your question?
When was your last serious relationship and what made you come on the show?
I would say my daughter's mom, and we just both came together and realized that we just wasn't made for each other. It wasn't like no bad breakup. It was just a mutual understanding. Like, hey, we just grew apart.
Okay. Now is that the 4-year-old?
Yeah, the 4-year-old.
Okay.
That was a cut. COVID came. And, I had to see my other little girl, and then,
Your question.
What is something that I wouldn't know about you just by looking at you?
What you wouldn't know by looking at it. I stayed a lot of places because my dad was in the military.
Okay.
So like I lived in Memphis, Louisville, Hawaii, Germany.
Okay.
Like I grew up a lot of places. And I'm actually went to every alternative school in Houston. So,
okay.
So,
I'm familiar. I know what you're talking about. I've never been, but I'm just saying. Okay, cool.
Let's find out why this lady popped.
He's handsome, dressed nice, seem humble, but just not my type per se. But handsome still,
That's
dressed
respect.
nice.
What makes him not your type?
Just I don't know how to answer that. He's handsome, it's just not my type. I don't know. Like the chemistry, like I'll feel it.
Gotcha.
I don't feel that chemistry. So
Okay.
yeah.
Is she your type?
Yeah, she my type. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's find out why she popped.
So it was just the having daughters for me right now. I love kids, but I'm just not in a place in my life where I want to date someone with kids. So
That's respectful.
Okay. Other than that, is he your type?
not necessarily, but I mean, you seem like a nice guy, so
Is she your type?
Yeah, she very my type. Beautiful.
thank you.
Okay. Okay, you have to pop 2 balloons. You have your 2 quick. Okay.
Yep, I got my 2P. Let me see. Sorry. Oh, dang.
You. Okay, and why did you pop this lady's balloon?
It was, I don't know. I just had to pop a balloon.
It's okay. I was going to anyway because you have kids.
Okay, that's understandable.
So you don't know why you popped her balloon?
Nah, not necessarily. I just had to pop a balloon. She told me I had to pop 2 balloons.
I understand.
Okay, why did you pop this?
Why you being so damn nice? Listen, you don't have to be nice. You can be a little honest. You didn't find her attractive.
Just
You found
same
other
reason.
women
Well, all y'all
more
beautiful.
attractive.
I just had to pop 2 balloons. That was it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and why did you pop?
You're very handsome. I just popped because he's too short.
Okay. Is she your type?
Yes, she's beautiful.
Thank
Very
you.
beautiful. Yes.
And why did you pop?
Because he's indecisive, I feel like he should have had a little bit more reasoning of why he popped. Just not just saying just because.
I'll be trying to be rude.
You gotta speak your mind sometimes, even if it, you might have not came off rude.
I understand that.
Okay.
You know, if you speak your mind, they pop their balloon. If you don't speak your mind, they pop their balloon. So whether you do or you don't, they pop their balloon.
Some people, they say it's all about, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But
Did you have one unpop
It don't even matter.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
Like like what do you explain like your ideal date night? Like what does that look like to you?
I would probably have to see what you would like, because like, it's a lot of. I'm
Your
very
ideal
open.
date night, not what I would like. What
My
is
ideal
your
date
ideal
night?
date night?
Just chilling, just going
What
out,
is
having,
chilling?
just spending
Elaborate.
time, communicating. Like it ain't no certain specific place or nothing like that. It's just communicating. If we can communicate, we can get some actual things accomplished, like within a date. Learn some stuff about each other. That's the most important thing in a date, not where you go or how you do it.
Why'd you pop?
I like a man that make plans. I like a man that make reservations. I like a man that know what he wants. Communication should be ideal. Like that comes along with, so I feel like that's a part of being human. Having proper communication, effective communication,
But
that
we
just
stay in
comes with
2025. How many
we're
people
not going to talk about
effectively
times.
communicate?
We're not going
Right
to talk
now?
about 2025. We're going to talk about the era. If it's in you, it's in you. You either got it or you don't.
That's
You
true.
can make plans or you can't. So communication, that should be every day, not just on an ideal date night. I asked you what your ideal date night was. You bounced it back on me. I asked you what it was to you, not to me, because I know what it is to me. You understand what I'm saying?
That's real.
So yeah, communication, that's one thing that's gonna always be evident. That should always be on the table. It should not be something that has to happen on a date night. That should be every day, 24/7. And when you're trying to build a relationship with somebody and we coming from two different backgrounds, that's something that needs to happen all the time. We need to communicate all day, every day, not just one day out of the month or however you feel like date night is to you, because I feel like we should do it once a week. But that's not the time for us to communicate. We should be able to do that every day. When we're together on a date night, it should be about us. You know what I'm saying? About spending time, not about communicating.
That's real.
Okay.
Well, okay. The problem with the question is you can't ask a man what his ideal date night is simply because when it comes to dates, what a man wants to do isn't really the priority. It's mostly what the woman wants to do because you want to make sure the woman is enjoying herself. If I sit back and take, for instance, if I take a woman, if I was into NASCAR, I take a woman to a NASCAR race for a day, you think she gonna like that and she don't like NASCAR?
Valid point.
It's not. He literally said, I would have to get to know you. You tell him stuff you like, he can pick something that he could possibly like as well, and that's his ideal date. So if he don't know nothing about you, he can't have an ideal date. He can't have one.
Well, yeah.
She's very combative. Even when she doesn't have to. Even when she doesn't have to be. She's very combative.
That is true.
I don't know if she thought she was dropping knowledge on him or something, but
she wasn't talking about nothing.
You asked a question that cannot be answered because one, no one is taking a man on a date unless it's another man. So you cannot sit back and ask a man what's his ideal date. Because if I sit back and say, we can go to the bar and watch the Lions game. That ain't your ideal date. You don't like football.
True.
That's not something you would enjoy. And my ideal date is something we both is going to
Okay,
enjoy. And I won't know
unfortunately,
what
all
you
the blues
enjoy
at the
unless we
top.
get to know each
Welcome
other.
back.
All right.
Thanks.
What is it, second time?
Yep, my second time.
Okay, all right. Well, good luck. Thank you.
All right.